Well, I think you're going to have a newfound respect after this fight. It certainly seemed that way tonight. So, give us an idea. What's the plan for now? Because obviously, this whole travel to Australia, the way things are. I mean, what do you see as the next couple moves for you? Because you've beaten the big names in the division, obviously.
Well, we got the Yair and Max fighting. So I'm guessing that's for number one contender. Whoever wins that gets that shot right, and that's not till November. And I want to fight. Man. Like, so do I move up lightweight, do something? You know what I mean? Maybe move up lightweight, fight the champion, or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Give me something, because again, I had 14 months off because of this whole. You know what I mean? I'm thinking of even maybe staying, bring the family over, and stay here for a year, ride out this fucking lockdown thing, because.
Yo, what's going on? It's Shane187 kicking it with you because you're kicking with me. And we got the champion here, Alexander Volkanovski, the second UFC champion to come from Australia, the first featherweight champion to come out of Australia. And this guy's finding it hard to train. He's an elite athlete. Finds it hard to train. He's talking about riding this out until the lockdown's finished in America, in another country. So that's what we're doing to our athletes these days. We're just letting them go. We're not treating them well, and we're letting them go to other countries.
It's a mess, and that's why I said this fight was for everyone back home that are struggling. They're going through tough times in New Zealand and Australia. So so that's why we're got to talk to the family, talk to the team, and see what's our best move. Maybe we ride it out here, knock out, just smash some fights out. Everyone just build everything up and kick some ass.
Yep, we're treating our celebrities bad, and we're treating our civilians worse. That's what we do in Australia. Once we get in government, we just treat everyone like shit. Why not? We can get away with it, so let's do it. So yeah, there's people leaving. Our treasured athletes going abroad. Just like all our manufacturing industry, actually. Now it's the celebrities going abroad. Athletes going abroad. Manufacturing already gone. Come on, mate.
That's a holy grail.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 30-27, and 30-26 with a winner by unanimous decision, Dan the Hangman Hooker.
So Dan Hooker had visa issues, as well as issues with the police, training for this camp. But his opponent, his mother just passed away apparently, so he had some really big issues. I don't know if thinking back when my mum passed away and my headspace, I don't think I was able to do much at all. I was in so much grief. So I couldn't imagine fighting after a mother or a loved one's passed away. It definitely would be hard. So yeah, I'd like to give my condolences to the young man whose mother's passed away.
Dan Hooker, congratulations, my man. Now that the fight's over, how much relief to not only get to the fight after the facade you went through to get here, but to get a big victory like you had tonight?
Very nice. I spent the last 4 weeks of this training camp training in my garage back in New Zealand. So obviously I want to thank everyone that had my back and supported me. But more than that, I want to thank everyone that tried to stop me from being here tonight, because you gave me the motivation to get here. So don't harm what you can't kill, baby.
See, Dan just takes it in his stride. He just rolls with the punches to say, he really does have a good attitude about it, but still doesn't excuse the fact that our governments have really turned on its people. They haven't been open and honest with their people. They've just pushed this on us and expected us to comply. It's really a dictative. Whether or not a dictator does good things or bad things, it's still being a dictator. Just saying.
I know you sort of made like it's not a big deal and stuff like that, but now you've had the fight and you've won the fight. How hard has this last training camp been with the lockdown and everything like that?
Oh, bro, crazy. This, like, yeah, like a bit of an undersell, but it's just been, like, pretty much everything that could go wrong went wrong in this training camp. Like, it was crazy, bro. I signed this fight. Maybe that was like the bad thing about it. Like, I signed this fight on the Sunday, and then Tuesday we went into just a full lockdown. Like, everything shut down. But Huge came up with like a quick plan to move everyone to the gym, and then cops come shut that down, and then I trained in the gym, got caught there.
So you mean to tell me this virus attacks people that are overweight? They're usually the ones that get the most sick out of the people that do get it. And you're telling me this guy is exercising and trying to keep himself fit, and the police are stopping him from exercising and keeping himself fit for a virus that attacks unfit people? Doesn't make much sense.
The reaction of your country to the pandemic, I was wondering what your general overall thoughts were to that, especially when you come over here and you're fighting in front of a crowd of about 17,000 people and most aren't wearing masks.
Oh, brother, I'm a cage fighter. Like, that's my political expertise and my my fifth form science. 70% or 60% in fifth form science is probably not. I'm not educated enough on the topic to give a public statement. You know, I can just speak from my personal experience, where it's impacting me pretty hard in the way that I train and the way that I fight. So rather than sit on my hands and complain about it, I'm working through it, I'm pushing through it, and I'm going to continue to chase my dreams.
Can you imagine it? Going from Australian and New Zealand lockdown, going into Las Vegas, America, and fighting in front of 17,000 people like as if nothing's happened. That would spin you out. You wouldn't want to come back, would you?
Israel Adesanya had said that he was not going to fight again in his home country because of how you were treated. Have you talked to him about that, and how do you feel about his demonstrative statement?
I can definitely see where he's coming from. I can definitely see he's speaking from the heart. He's upset about the situation, and I feel like the powers that be showed their true colors.
Powers that be are trying to make it hard as they possibly can. They've shut everything.
I feel like Sport New Zealand, I feel like the bigwigs in the media back home in New Zealand, they've just kind of been playing nice with us because we've been getting so much attention for the country. They've been playing along, playing nice of us, and then they saw opportunity to put a lid on us or put a cap on us, and they showed their true colors of what they really wanted to do, which was stop MMA and the UFC getting massive in New Zealand. But it's a part of New Zealand culture. Combat sports is a part of our DNA in New Zealand, and we're going to push through no matter what. So when I say that, yeah, I'm willing to come over here and move to the States to continue, it's not because I want to move away from New Zealand or take anything away from New Zealand. No, I want to keep the ball rolling for New Zealand. I want to keep the ball rolling for my people. I don't want to just go back home and stay in my house and shut up and stay quiet and do what they want me to do, which is not train, not fight, sit on my hands, shut my gym down, and not continue to grow the sport in New Zealand. No, I'm not going to take that. I'm going to continue to train. I'm going to continue to fight. I'm going to continue to make sure that the UFC and MMA in New Zealand has a massive future, and it's not going anywhere. So the powers that be, in the way that I say that, can kiss my ass, because we are not going anywhere. We are a sport. We are a part of New Zealand culture, and it's going to be there for a very long time.